$180 billion. It's build.ca.gov. You can look it up. A transparent website.
Let's listen to Gav himself on some of Cali's successes.
A formula for success. I mean, California's success is not an accident. It's by design. I mean, we have 18% of the world's R&D. We invest in that. Billions and billions of those tax dollars go back into R&D tax credits. The UC system. I mean, how many more engineers, scientists, more Nobel laureates do we need? $180 billion. It's build.ca.gov. You can look it up. A transparent website that shows the biggest investments in capital and infrastructure in California's history that is being invested as we speak. We dominate in manufacturing. 2.8% of manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, is in places like Florida. It's 13.9% in California. We dominate in every critical category.
Of the nation's total manufacturing output.
Of the nation's total, yeah, the nation's total. We're number one in every category. So the economic opportunities, the growth, the energy, the daring, the creativity, all of that is present in California. My gosh. We have more Fortune 500 companies than we've had in a decade in California. We have more unicorn companies we've ever had. Look at the venture capital that's going back into the state.
All right, so I welcome either one of you to point out any inaccuracies in what he said there. There's always a way to fudge numbers and to sort of hide things, but I would give you one other number, which we just double-checked. Do you know how many people have fled California in the last 5 years? You guys want to take a stab at it?
I'll take a shot. 1 million?
I'll say 2.6.
If I split the difference, you're right. It's 1.66 million. Okay? So the proof to me is in the pudding. You can tell me about numbers and you can tell me about all of those things, and they may or may not be true, and we know that you can always manipulate data to some extent. Where are people going and where are people fleeing from? To me, that is the answer. Gad.
Yeah, absolutely, right? I mean, I study consumer behavior, right? Market penetration, market share is a much better indicator of how much your product is loved than a survey that you fill out where you might lie for impression management reasons. So, of course, your walking, how you walk to where is a much better predictor of your preferences. But on a slightly separate note, the interlocutor whom I had, I'm going to say the pleasure, although not quite, of meeting at a Shabbat dinner in San Francisco. Did you see how enamored? It's as if the guy speaking...
Ezra Klein from the New York Times.
Ezra Klein, yeah. It's as if he is interacting with a mixture of Epictetus, Newton, and Darwin. Right? I mean, holy shit. The depth, the profundity with which Gavin was spewing his stuff. I mean, slow down. It's too profound for me. Let me take some notes. And I've seen the same thing with Kamala Harris when she's interviewed, how they kind of sit like this and say, my goodness, you are just arguably the most brilliant person alive today. Do they believe that, or are they bullshit?
Right. It gets us back to the other thing. By the way, my guys are telling me right now, 12 Fortune 500 companies have fled California in the last couple of years. What if the medicine that helped save millions during the pandemic was now being made mostly in China? It's true. About 58% of the world's ivermectin comes from China and 75% from Asia overall. But not the wellness companies. Introducing American-made ivermectin, safe, trusted, and produced right here in the U.S. Ivermectin has been prescribed worldwide for over 30 years and even earned a Nobel Prize for its ability to eliminate parasites and support overall health. New studies also suggest benefits for skin, immune function, and more. While most pharmacies charge around $5 per tablet, the wellness company offers a higher 18-milligram dose for just $3 each. You'll get a 6-month supply at an unbeatable value. Support American manufacturing, not China's supply chain. Get your U.S.-made ivermectin today at twc.health/Rubin and use code Rubin to save $44, plus get free shipping. So, some of it, Viva, do you think that some of it is, even if his numbers are even roughly correct, or some of those data points he pointed to are roughly correct, that doesn't mean it's because of what California's been doing. In many cases, it's probably despite what Cali's doing. Cali was the dream of Americans for basically 100 years, go west. It created this incredible stuff with all of this unbelievable natural wonder and the industries that went there, Hollywood, et cetera. Just because you have some good numbers doesn't mean it's because of what he has done over these last, 6 or so years.
What Gavin Newsom did in law or in debating, it's the shotgun argument, spaghetti against the wall. He says so many things in such a short period of time, it becomes impossible to even validate or invalidate any one particular item. What I loved is that he referred to the website as transparent. Like, all right, now I know you're lying to me. Go to the website. It's very transparent. Thanks for admitting you're fudging the numbers. You have more, big companies than you did 10 years ago. With population growth, I should hope you do. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be not particularly good growth, but it might be total collapse.